Hey guys, it is DGD and welcome back to another part to this Resident Evil 4 Let's Play set walkthrough video. I am Dull Gamer Dill, and the last episode, or part, we took on the water room and we also ended up losing Ashley in the process after we entered this room. So, we will be continuing. Let's see, we're gonna get this handgun ammo over here. This, I don't think we can do anything yet if we go up here. Yeah, it's blocked off, so we can't do anything yet. But what we can do is, oh yeah, I noticed. Didn't notice that before. Go over here. Make sure your weapons are all reloaded, because in this episode, or this part, we will be taking on a new enemy. This should be fine. Alright. Moving forward. Come over here, slash these barrels real quick. Yes, some shotgun ammo. That's exactly what I needed. Especially for this part. You're gonna jump down. And as you move on, you will notice or hear that something has broken loose. So before we're just gonna come over here real quick, slash this box, get some that ammo. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in with the rifle, and you're gonna notice something invisible drooling, and this is called a newb. Now, they're not tough enemies to deal with. It's just that because they have the power of camouflage, you really shouldn't really, run into anything. So you want to make sure, you're really paying attention. Just make sure to look before you step, because sometimes they're hiding on either the ceiling or you just don't see them. Like, for example, like right here, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna see that there are two of them down here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dang it, shoot that one, shoot that one, shoot that one, shoot that one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, they have an amazing camouflage ability that makes it very, very difficult to figure out where they are. So let's bust out the red 9. All right, awesome. Gonna take that. We're gonna take the, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, so when you kill them, they drop these eyes, and what you're gonna do is, because in this chapter you're gonna get something to use the eyes for, but the majority of the time they mostly drop green and red eyes, and it's rare for them to drop blue eyes. So if we don't get a blue eye during this part, it's just a game of chance, really. So don't be too discouraged. I mean, you could, if you really want to get the blue eye, all you really have to do is you can reset or reload the chapter, and then you could try to do this part over again. Let's just hope that we get a blue eye, because it'd just be something nice to have. So they run. They're not the toughest enemies in the world. Can't believe he got me. Alright. Ah, these things are annoying. So let's just let this one come to us. Gonna come over here, bust this door down. Looks like he was alive until just recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. Yeah, these bugs really don't play around. So we're gonna mix these two together. They're not that difficult to take out, it's just they're just annoying. Once again, you just really want to make sure you're looking where you're going, being mindful of every step you take, because they do pop up on you. So we haven't really gotten any new eyes, we've only gotten the green eyes, so we've been getting a lot of shotgun ammo though. That's really good. Alright, so this is Luis's memo. What does Luis have to say? There are some parasites that have the ability to control their host. It's basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these particular parasites specifically might reveal some clues as to how the powers of the Las Plagas works, and perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Shouldn't it be just Los Ganados? Oh, whatever. Here's a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their hosts. I'm gonna butcher this word. Dicroclium. Oh wait, no, I think that's Dicrocolium. Dicroclium, whatever. Once the larva of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs on top of the plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host's behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosamum. The larva of this parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water's surface, where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this particular behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the body of the seabirds. And finally, this is the leucochloridium. Leucochloridium. I butchered that word. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continuously, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Cool. I think the snail larva is the one that the Los Illuminados have. I could be wrong, but hey. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. Just look around a bit. So definitely a prison. We're gonna come in here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this valve, or this crank, and what that's gonna do is, as you see, it's gonna drain the water. So what we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to make our way back, but first we're gonna open this chest and we are going to get the butterfly lamp. And this is what you need in order to mix the eyes together. Gonna get an herb. Gonna get some more shotgun shells. That should be it. Unfortunately, we haven't run into a red or blue eye yet, so my guess is we're probably not gonna get a blue eye this only because they've given me a lot of ammo rather than the eyes themselves. So unfortunately, it would just be luck if we get anything at all. Alright, so what you can do now is are you gonna bust the door open or what? They are so stupid sometimes. Screw this. Another green eye. Let's hope this is a red eye. Yeah, the majority of the ones they drop are normally the green eyes, unfortunately. So you're gonna look. Always remember to look above you. I don't even think I got it. Please let it drop a red eye. Ah! Alright, y'all. Unfortunately, we didn't get any red or blue eyes, so yeah. But we got one more we need to deal with before we move forward. Alright, unfortunately, we didn't get a red or a blue eye. It's just luck, if you get one. So, instead, we're just gonna press forward. Win some, lose some. We got this room. This is fairly easy to do. Just about timing. We can exit. Alright, so get your grenade if you honestly, I didn't even think I was gonna get them all. Well, even though we didn't get blue or red eye, we did get a whole bunch of spinels, and we got that pendant from this dude over here. Man. I would very much like to know what this really is. I love how the merchant had to move up because they were doing their nonsense.
Welcome.
Their little
Got some rare
ritual.
things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
Alright, so we're gonna sell the spinels that we got, the 10 spinels, the 3 blues. We're gonna keep a lot of the eyes with us. I'm not gonna sell the butterfly lamp yet. So instead, I'm gonna sell this.
Thank you.
Because,
What are you buying?
hold up. Let me just we'll be fine. We don't really need to upgrade anything right now. But yeah, so the reason why I'm not going to sell the green eyes yet, or the butterfly lamp, is because later in the game we'll be running into the insects again. And if you wanted to, like, when you do another save file, I think you can, like, if you were to make a new game using like your completed game, you can basically use the weapons that you used during your first run, the run in which you completed the game, in your new run. So for example, if you basically have all the weapons, like the upgraded weapons in this run, and you finish the game with all of these weapons, you can basically make a new save file and use all the items that you acquired in that original run. So yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we also just got the mask, and we will be able to get the gems for that mask very soon. I'm just gonna jump down here, and I'm gonna save. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the part off there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please follow my Twitter and Instagram, as well as liking this video and subscribing to my channel for more content. It was I had a great time playing with you all today, and I can't wait till the next part. Thank you, and this is DGD signing off.